Cabaret 2025, you ready to say farewell to a couple amazing seniors? The correct answer was no, thank you. Okay, this is an amazing evening. It's just so nice to see the vibes in here just be so positive. I just want to say thank you really quickly to the junior and sophomore and freshman parents that just helped put together the senior banquet upstairs for the last hour. So can we please have a round of applause for those families? It really lets the senior parents who have historically been doing so much the entire competition season just be able to sit and have some refreshments and relax with their kids and just enjoy themselves without having to do a job and without having to work. So families, if you helped put together that banquet, thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right, first up, we're gonna have Rylan Anderson. A couple of the combo members are already backstage, so I told them if they weren't gonna walk, they at least had to wave from the back, okay? So let's hear it for Rylan, everybody. Rylan has been in combo for 3 years. After high school, he plans to attend ISU in pursuit of a degree in music education. His favorite show choir memory is during my sophomore year at Ben Davis when the combo barricaded ourselves in the combo room in an attempt to hide from the show choir chaos. For his senior will, I'm going to leave Colton my height so that he can see Mr. Kraft conducting. Let's hear it for Rylan. Next up, we have Gavin Baugh. Gavin's being escorted by Tara and Harold Baugh, who's in delegation for 4 years and executives for 4 years. After high school, he's flying out to NYC on June 19th to attend AMDA to pursue a bachelor's degree in musical theater. His favorite show choir memory? My favorite show choir memory is sitting in the El Paso gym for awards and my name gets called for the Best Male Soloist Award. And then the SCA Scholarship Award. I just remember the pure excitement running up on the stage. For his senior will, I'd like to will away my mixed belting to Dio White. And then for his dedications, I'd like to thank my parents for putting up with me all these show choir years, and I want to dedicate this last performance to my grandma, who is watching from the best seat in the house way up above. For his leadership will, the exec's presidency will go to Dio White. Did you want to stand and give like a little like political wave? There it is. All right, next up is Miles Basinger. Miles found out that he had to walk down the aisle about 5 minutes ago. Miles Basinger has spent a year with the show choir program on the crew this year. After high school, he plans to go to Eastern Illinois, and his favorite show choir memory is winning grand champs at Crete at our first competition. Let's hear it for Miles. Eric Biggs. Eric is being escorted by Janelle and Aaron Biggs. He spent 2 years in delegation and 2 years in executives. What are your plans after high school? College. What is your favorite show choir memory? A tie between accidentally interrupting the opening ticket delegation at a competition where they won grand champs and then also winning grand champs at Avon this year. For his senior will, I will my love for niche things nobody will understand but embrace anyways to Brooklyn. I will my love of crooner music to Aiden Young. And I will being the next Eric Biggs to Lily. He also has a leadership bill. The executive's vice presidency will go to Jay Estes. Madison Brazelton. Madison is being escorted by Stephanie Green. She spent 1 year in delegation and 2 years in contemporaries. Her plans after high school are to attend early childhood education major at EIU. What's your favorite show choir memory? Is meeting my best friend, Sam. I didn't get an aw there. Thank you. You guys are so kind. Senior will, I will my seat in Mrs. Lewis's office to Aiden Young and my comp pretzel addictions to Sam. Let's hear it for Maddie. Next up is Aiden Cox. He's been escorted by Kate and Mike Cox. He spent 4 years in delegation and 4 years in executives. After high school, Aiden plans on attending Loyola University Chicago to major in psychology with a minor in dance. He hopes to continue to choreograph whilst pursuing his further education. His favorite show choir memory is winning grand champs at the Mantino main event in 2024. The emotion of winning a show choir grand champ will never be forgotten. For his senior will, Aiden wills his spot on Mr. Thomas's Amazon couch to Aaron. He wills his dancing skills to Jay and his low bass notes to Bella. He wills his confidence and never forgetting who he is to Keeper. His dedication is long. 1 second. For his dedication, he would like to thank his parents for supporting him and his sister in everything we do, whether that's traveling to crazy early show choir competitions or our 7th dance performance of the week. You never make our accomplishments feel small or unimportant. He would also like to thank his unconditional cheerleader, his grandma, Darlene Halloran. Aiden would like to dedicate this performance to his unofficial little brother, Keeper, who even though is miles away, still holds a very special place in my heart and in the show choir program. His leadership will for the delegation dance captain to Dia White. Okay, let's give them a second so they can run back up there. Should we sing them like passing music? I feel like I taught you how to sing. It's really great. It's really great, you guys. All right, next up is Allie Cox. She's being escorted by Kate and Michael Cox. She spent 3 years in delegation, 4 years in contemporaries. After high school, she's attending Butler University to major in speech, hearing, and communication sciences to hopefully become an SLP. Her favorite show choir memory is winning grand champs for the first time at Mantino during her junior year. For her senior will, I will my low notes to Bella Norton. I will my blonde moments to Ainsley McLaughlin. I will my dance moves to Serenity Reed, even though she really does not need it. I will my responsibilities to Macy Musgrave. For her dedications, I dedicate my performance to my parents who are my biggest cheerleaders, my little sister who's come to every single comp, my grandparents who have supported me and this program all throughout high school, and to everyone in show choir, I am happy to call you all my second family. For her leadership will, the delegation vice presidency is Brooklyn Warfield. Her second leadership will is the delegation presidency to Macy Musgrave. Okay, political wave. Come on, girls, political wave. Come on, Brooklyn. We rate the political waves 7 out of 10. Andrea Downing. Andrea's being escorted by Andrew Downing. She spent 3 years in delegation, 4 years in the contemporaries. After high school, she plans to go to college for musical theater. Her favorite show choir memory is getting grand champs last year and having no idea that we were supposed to go on stage to take a group picture because we've never been able to do that before. Yeah, I felt the same way. For her senior will, I will my ability to be somewhat quiet when learning music to Bella. I will Lily my confidence so she can share her beautiful voice to the world. And I will Thomas his chair back after stealing it for 4 years and leaving him standing awkwardly in the corner of his office. For her dedications, I'd like to thank and dedicate this performance to all my friends and family, blood and chosen, for always believing in me and my ability to grow into the woman that I am and still am becoming. Also to Thomas for pushing me to be confident in myself and helping me to find my purpose in life. I'm truly grateful for the unforgettable change him and Cassie have made in my life, and I'll always know them as our family. For her leadership wills, delegation dance captain, there are 2 of them. The first one will go to Serenity Reed. And the second dance captain for delegation will go to Bella Norton. Additional leadership wills for the Contemps presidency Actually, the Contempt's vice presidency, excuse me, the vice president will go to Arlana Bradford. Yes, thank you. And the Contempt's presidency will go to Ainsley McLaughlin. And we're waiting on the political waves. Yeah. Double hand wave, everybody. Okay, great. Moving on, Maylia English. Maylia is being escorted by Savannah and Barry English. She spent 3 years in delegation, 4 years in the Contemporaries. After high school, she plans on going to Tricoci University. Am I saying that right? Was it Tricoci in Urbana, Illinois. For her favorite show choir memory, she's getting fired from her job on speakerphone in front of the entire choir room. I remember that well. That was crazy. For her senior will, I will my, you have to say it off key, sevens to Ainsley. I will Brooklyn my pitch piano app. I will Bella my absolutely insanely beautifully awesome talented funny jokes. For sure. I will my dance captain leadership to whoever gets it. And then I will both of my parents, or I thank both of my parents for coming to every single competition ever since I was in 6th grade in Green Machine. I would like to dedicate this performance to my grandma, who I love so much and wish that he could watch me perform my last show choir show. For her leadership wills, the Contempt's dance captains, there are 2 of them. The first one will go to Sam Watson. And the second dance captain for Contempt's will go to Presence Reed. Next up, we have Addie Gritton. Addie is being escorted by Amy and Ricky Gritton. She spent 2 years in delegation, 2 years in Contempt's. After high school, I will be attending Indiana University for nursing. Her favorite show choir memory, getting called out for never being on task. Haha, I was always on task. For senior will, I will my ability to stay on task to Aiden Young. My amazing strength for moving risers to Sam Watson. And lastly, what's left of my patience to Jay Estes. For her dedication, I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me with every note I sing and every move I make. Thank you to Mrs. Lewis for giving me a safe space and good laughs. I would also like to thank Mr. Thomas for allowing me to participate in my senior year of show choir in my own way. And thank you to the senior class, a family I will always cherish. Let's hear it for Addie. Next up, we have Cora Helferich. She's been escorted by Tina and Cassidy Helferich and Austin Faulkner. She spent 2 years in delegation, 2 years in Contemporaries. After high school, she's going to go to DAC and get my master's in clinical psychology. Her favorite show choir memory is winning grand champs for the very first time. For her senior will, I will the Pixie Sticks fairy duties to Eva Harper and to everyone a fist bump. I will fist bumping to Aiden Young. For her dedication, I would like to thank my family and friends, and especially my mom for always supporting me. Let's hear it for Cora. Next up is Brian Henderson. She spent 1 year in Contempt's and 1 year on crew. For her future plans, she's going to attend DAC and study for internship or interior design, and do international aid work. Let's hear it for Jabria. Next up is Carolyn Like. She's being escorted by Kara and Joseph Like. She spent 4 years in the Contemporaries. After high school, she's going to work on her bachelor's degree to be a speech pathologist. Her favorite show choir memory. My favorite show choir memory is hanging out with my friends at every competition. For her senior will, to Thomas, I give you the gift of me never being in your way again. We do bump into each other all the time. I would like to thank and dedicate this performance to my best friend and to my parents who always believed in me. And let's hear it for Carolyn. Next up, we have Erin Philpott. Erin's being escorted by Tatiana Danville Edward Philpott. She spent 2 years in the Contemporaries. Her plans after high school is to get a degree in social work and communication so I can be a social worker and help children in need. Her favorite show choir memory was Color Wars. Even though my team didn't win, I still had a ton of fun. For her senior will, her seat in Mrs. Lewis's office to Maya Roberson. Let's hear it for Erin. Zachary Pollock. Zachary has been escorted by Alice Pollock. He spent 4 years in delegation and 4 years in the executives. After high school, he's going to go to Millikan University and continue to be an artist and improve on his skills. For his favorite show choir memory, jumping on stage after I won Best Performer. For his senior will, I will J. Estes my awesomeness and my fashion choices. I will Isabella my sarcasm, she doesn't need any more. I will Aiden Young Monster Energy, because it's just as good as tea. And lastly, I will Arlana my art skills and passing on painting the senior block. For his dedication, I would like to dedicate my performance to Julian Vest, Maddie Kraft, and to all my show choir wives and friends. Let's hear it for Zach. Next up, we have Kendall Rannebarger. Spent 2 years in delegation and 2 years in the Contemporaries. After high school, she plans on playing softball for DAC with a major in biology, and then follow a physical therapy degree at a 4-year university. For her favorite show choir memory, winning grand champs for the very first time in Mantino. For her senior will, I will my hair tinsel to Mrs. Lewis, my comments of wisdom to Macy, and my athletic abilities to Marley, and everybody else who needs it. Which we all do. Girl just hit like 2 home runs again like last week, right? For her dedication, she'd like to dedicate my performance to my family and my friends who have supported me through my whole journey. Let's hear it for Kendall. Next up we have Madison Richardson. She's back there behind the screens. She's got a wave. There we go. She spent 1 year in combo. After high school, she wants to go into teaching and still deciding between music and history. Her favorite show choir memory was The Method. I leave my wise knowledge and my awesomeness to Jantea. And let's hear it for Maddie. Next up, we have Colton Stahl. There he is. Colton was in combo for 2 years. After high school, he plans to go to DAC and later finish my degree at the U of I. His favorite show choir memory, my favorite memory would probably have to be all the funny and random conversations that came from either sleep deprivation or the late night delirium. For his senior will, I leave my height to Rylan because he needs to be humbled. Let's hear it for Colton. And finally, Lexi Wendell. She spent 3 years in delegation, 4 years in Contemporaries. After high school, I'm planning on going to college to get my bachelor's in nursing and science and to become a neonatal nurse. Her favorite show choir memory is probably the feeling of getting grand champs at almost every single comp last year. For her senior will, I will my energy addiction and my senioritis to Macy. I will my random dancing and my tricks to Chase. And her dedication. I'm ready for this one. I want to thank and dedicate this performance to my mom and dad for always supporting me and allowing me to compete all these years, and my grandparents for always being there for me, and to Maya Joe for always being there to fix my hair when my bump would part the sea and my curls would turn pin straight after like 1 hour. I'd like to thank my boyfriend Darius J for always encouraging me to push forward when doubting myself and always listening when talking about performances. I'd like to thank Macy for all the Chipotle and the sweet treat runs, and all the Contemps girls for being so flexible with changes and being so dedicated and making it an amazing year, and I love you all. Let's hear it for Lexi! And can we please have a round of applause for the 2025